Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the LA Chargers. To the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. Offense is moving a little bit out back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. So the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now it's Herbert. That is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fights through one man. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. 2nd and 4. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And boy, got a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On first down, it's Hampton. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Chargers first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man right side. That's McConkey. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Titans' 14-yard line.
We'll go orange.
Herbert changing things up. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Chargers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Herbert now. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Second and 10.
19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35.
Number 10. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Titans first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now
He's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
70 Skipper, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Back to throw again. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
6 yards. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now. Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Ready, set. Pass to the left. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And will be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
For the Chargers.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. I know, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called a desperation time.
I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll look to throw here. That is caught by Laporta. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's got it. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Now they'll audible to something else.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
It's a Titans touchdown.
I was supposed to be in a hard flat, and I never was. Should have called the timeout. Should have called the timeout.
Much needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here, it's complete. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
10, 21. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Herbert. Oh, the say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Go.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omari Hampton, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly.
It's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Baylor Tiger.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. Now after the
Herbert looked real comfortable out there.
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
Herbert looked real comfortable out there, boy.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Titans first down.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Herbo!
Hampton going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And this will be
Herbo!
for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before.
Herbo!
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a round is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely a final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Stop me.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dupree. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Come on.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Trap 60, trap 60, 18, 5, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. throw now on first down. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now it's Herbert. Over the middle, there's a diving catch. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's to Mario Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and inches, Herbert. A beautiful fake. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line.
18. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert now. He's got a man. It's his time in. That's complete. That's good for 28 yards.
What a drive this has been. Just chewing up the yardage. Here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To the air again, Herbert. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
A loss of 11.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Chargers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Oh, man.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. That's into the hands of Edwards. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Titans first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
It's 2nd down.
They're going to look to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
18, tight end. 18, Rattler. 18.
Back to throw here. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. It's been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got that huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. Reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. On the 32-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Edwards. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. Now back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
18 Rattler.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 8 yards out. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
59. Hey, easy. Ready?
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second and 1. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1.
60 Vikes, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Come on, come on. 79 Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout this season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start first and 10. Now second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 56, Titans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
Come on, still.
All the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 55 yards.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18 runner, 18.
They'll set up a throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
4 yards.
Now he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. Here's another second and goal, this time from half the distance closer. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
They'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, Sean. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Hey, easy. Kappa.
They'll work inside here. Hampton.
He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Hey, Ram.
Herbert. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.